all praise be our Hashem and Shai, Hashem and Drum, all of the elders and Reverend Stone, all the brethren in highway as well, the works is sharing truth. This is GMS Jamaica, we're in Montego Bay, and it's such a day, prophesying the word of the Most High, downfall of this kingdom and this current system that we live in. So, the Lord is going to freelance because a lot of things in the spirit, right? And we know that we're already in a Babylon, you know, a lot of things taking place. Now, we're going to make it look a little bit spicy because we're just coming and doing it. Sorry, I that. Yeah, so we're in Montego Bay, second city of Jamaica. Where we have a lot of things happening here. You know, most of Folly. You know, a second ago I was in supermarket buying something and there's a male female pull up beside me and stare at me and wonder what it is. You know, and I kept seeing them from there. I'm just kidding crowd, but I said it's Babylon, so you can't expect anything. You know?
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord.
You know, speaking in the ears of people, and people don't want to hear, but they speak same way. You know? And these people are already stubborn. These people already have them head locked to one side. You know? So it's supposed to speak like people.
Right. Cause them to be written, something which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
So it's like the whole unfaithfulness is a rope on the neck. Right? So it's not like the unfaithfulness is going unpunished. Right? Because them done gone away to do the way they are leading already. See, the prophets are in there, we bring up the truth. But what if not, I think these people say, whether they fight here or not, still speak. That's what they're doing. Turn a blind eye to what is actually saying right here. You know, and a lot, and from the years of the prophets till now, I can recall we don't, in certain places though, but we don't see a massive crowd like it's a concert or whatever going on when we're out there speaking. Because guess what? It's not something you can profit off in terms of money-wise. It's not something for your dance. And it's not something for your you know, we're smooth going. It's bitter words. It's words of truth. Words of prophecy, as the scripture said. So it's nothing to sit down with milk or with honey. You understand? It's bitter. But it's the truth. Right? Truth to what about to come. Truth to what's happening. And truth about the Most High himself. Go ahead.
Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
So we're not going to fear what they have to say about us in Germany. Because they always say things about us. Because we are type of names. There's no name where they don't call us. But guess what? The scripture says whether them want to hear or not, go out there and chat. Go down to the ears and the mouth and let it speak. Because we get a mandate, and the mandate is urgent. Right?
Right. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So behold, say the Lord, I will bring plague upon the world, the sword, famine, death, destruction.
And guess what? Sword, famine, death, destruction. Sword does not mean God. It does not mean there's a sword. Pestilence doesn't mean to be flies. It can be sickness. It can be hurricane, it can be tsunami, whatever. And we're about, we face, not really face one day, but you know, almost see, and we have a lot more coming. Earthquake, we're seeing that take place. You know, we might not get it as big as Gilbert or as Gately, but we have that coming, right? And we have a lot more. We have our people sick as hell. That starts our pestilence. Whatever sickness they are going through. That is also a pestilence. And waiting bring it up for them, more side. What?
Right. It says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the earthful works are fulfilled.
And like we said, I'm proud in that. Proud in whatever wickedness that they're actually doing, whatever it is. You know, since they asked a lady why I'm support lesbian, or should I say the so-called dyke, as they call them in Jamaica here. It's because they're entertaining. Now when you listen to a word like that now, you may say, oh, she's innocent, so innocent act. It actually, she endorsing it. You understand? She actually wobbling it. So she's also worthy after death. She don't exclude from that. But one will look and say she's innocent. She done nothing wrong. Right? But whatever evil she does commit a while ago can actually destroy our nation. Right? And that repeatedly from every corner. From every corner of society, whatever it may be. Whether I want to be the dykes, whether I want to be faggots, whether I want to be money, whether I want to be a friend. All from every walks of life. You have people coming from, you know, right across the board. This is an evil generation. One that don't fear the Most High, but yet them talk about the most. We don't want to call upon them. God, we have God all over this. But they don't fear the Most High. That's the one that do what they do.
This is give me a second. Maybe I can keep it in that room.
This is 2 Esdras 8 and verse 40. Okay, verse 50. So for many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand for thyself, and seek out the glory for such be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, and the tree of life is planted.
Great pride.
Right.
Great pride, keyword, great pride. That means they're on a normal, stitch naked, on a normal pride. See, because there's no wrong, they can do no wrong, and what they do is justified. The reason myself, since I don't remember recently, I said to myself, you know, people in the whole look at things more like everything that will stand against back then, it's become easy and welcoming now. So it's like the pride to do it is more warm and welcoming now. So they don't fear what was. They don't think it out of transition over something wrong with it.
And that's why you remember the speech things that been said shall be back shame again.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's a glorious thing to bring back shame in style. See? But everybody proud and happy with it. No one against it. You understand? Is that shameful? Is that shameful to be a guy? It's not shameful to walk. It's not shameful to do any form of nasty act. It's all welcoming now. And they are proud with it.
They have a chat here in Jamaica where they say this. When you try to shame them, they say, yo, my shame tree cut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, no regards of what you're doing. See, I had the same one by the end of the day, you call upon God.
Yeah.
You're the same one. More know when God changed. You know, when he switch. When him go back on his word. When? Which scripture said that? Wobbling a proud behavior. With no regard of what they've been doing. I've done.
As me and the brother did a talk today, I say, yo, this dancehall artist, or somebody come out and say, yo, this dancehall artist going to church, and then I try to her speaking this on his side, but, and so she shouldn't do it, yo. She easily and basically just stay a whore and just call up on God in few songs and just do it that way.
Yeah, and she have more even justified. That's that because she at least she was loyal. I'm not fact, I would say loyal, but she should say, hey, listen, I'm with you. I mean, I'm still with you, I'm with you. But yes, it's like you hide behind one shield,
Right.
see it, and come out at night like vampire.
Got it.
None of them are nice. None of them. The one we act like them are Christian and still are do for free. And the one we said, we make the speech, all of them are dogs.
Yeah, man. Dog, some dogs.
It's alright, so back in 2nd Ezra 8 and verse 50, I'm reading from top again. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory, for such be like thee.
Exactly. Understand what's going on, understand the Most High. Seek out the Most High, seek out the truth. Seek out what's going to bring you to the kingdom. Seek that out. Right? Because if you continue in this, you will end up right beside them. Not with them, beside them. Even do the same shit that they do, even worse. Right? Yeah. Same judgment is here to you. So seek the Most High, seek the kingdom. What?
Let's send to those 55 is a point there. He said, and therefore ask thou no more question concerning the multitude of them that perish. Right. So for when they are taken liberty, they despise the Most High laws. Right? He said they despise the Most High, right? To scorn of his laws and forsook his ways.
So nobody say, boy, I was saying a while ago, you actually but it's like you think they're perfect, or you see them as perfect, but behind closed door they are different. They are vampires. You know, they're not the same. So you show like everything is okay, but different. It's a different character.
Yes. This is such a man fear the eyes of men, but the eyes of the Yahweh Shua side 1,000 times better than 10,000 times better than the sun. So,
you know, it's nice. You know, hey, it's a perfect Christian.
yeah, man.
It's a perfect Christian.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Perfect Christian. It's like, I'm not exactly what I know. No, as we say, this generation, you cannot, at no point, cannot see a man out there now and say to them, you know, say him wrong. We are using scripture to judge him. See, he must seem to be right. Until the Moses say, until that day come. So listen, this is how you do. This is how I get judged for. And a man's eyes, he's like angel.
Right.
He's like nothing ever done wrong. But the Moses look at up so. You see the man? You're wrong there, so, and the man left to the, and you know, you're wrong all along. See, but you think you're right. Until the Moses show you.
One by that. One by that.
This is Isaiah 55 and verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
You better seek the Most High now. Seek what? For Most High can't answer. Most High can't give money. Seek the Most High now. None of them people.
House and yard each with you.
None of them people, you're mad.
Yeah?
It's mad. Party later and all night till the morning. That was said.
I was going to say there's a generation that is pure in their own eyes.
Exactly.
Yet not wash away from them filters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like yo. Remember, you know, even Christmas, you know, everybody at Christmas, a Christian at 11:59.
Right.
1 minute past
Yeah.
1 minute past 12 o'clock, everybody reach a party.
Yeah.
Everybody reach a club, everybody reach everywhere that's disgusting that, oh, there's a Chris, we're not catch him, this way they catch that church. One more adult happening in this one way I go.
Yeah.
See? One more wickedness happen more in this than way I go.
Yeah. It's, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord.
And that's I think, them think on the most are the same thing. I think the most I think like them. God not him that because there's nothing wrong with it. You ain't got the reason.
Yeah, me not see nothing wrong with this, so God not going to do
When
it.
you ain't got the whole reason.
Yeah.
Yeah?
God come down and be like, yeah, anything you feel like no wrong. Anything, like the most I come down to them and say, yo, anything you feel no wrong, no wrong.
No wrong.
Anything you feel like say wrong, just not do it. And them fuck up to you because even things that them know say don't right, them just not gonna reach it. Right? This nation is just rebellious as the Heavenly Father says it.
Hey, is that one time this is myself. No, look at this, the most I say when it's see? No, the worker said John John done not yet. When the most I kill him from? We never see him in the yet. But the most I hide. Don't think like the most I. You never ever think like the most I. The scripture already judge you.
Yes, if there's a woman of first being innocent.
Can. You walk up and down and think this one is innocent. That's the reason why we can, unless you said, most I will kill 2/3. Because despite the word, lock them ears and turn to the west.
Right.
See? That is the reason why you can simply say, you're going to put your dead. See? It's not that a word we just want to tell you. See? It have logical reasons. Reasons that actually justify. See? I was in a store a while ago buying something to cook. And when I look, I see a lady angling shrimp. Now in my head, I would have said to the lady, you need to wear your angling my fish, you wash your hand. And same time in my head, I would have my plate was no, so the people would have laugh at me. They were laughing for me, you know.
Yeah.
I would have said, boy, probably the shrimp more clear than you. Even though I never see served it. Right. They would have said that. But at the same time, when I'm saying that, she is unclean. Right? Even the fact that she's serving something unclean and she now eat it, but she's unclean. And it's not justify that you are unclean.
All of these things, judgment for all them things.
Yeah, exactly. It's already poured down before it actually comes to your ears hole.
This is from 4 and verse 7. So remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or wherever the righteous cut off.
One would read that scripture and just play my head, but if you actually read and stop at the question mark and think, that's a blood fire. But nobody not really innocent.
Exactly.
Because it's a question you ask. And once you ask the question, you're going in your brain now. But you're going to say nobody not innocent. Therefore, everyone justify their punishment.
Solomon search and say, one in find.
Then who is we?
All the disciples that walk with the ocean, none of them.
Who is we then? Who is nobody if you say we're righteous? Who is we if you say well, we are justified of being righteous? We're nobody. We're dust, sticks and stones. Why is it exactly? Why is that? Exactly. We're proud as fuck. See? You should be daily a beg. Daily a beg. Daily begging. See? Even though we are once the Irish people, but we have no wickedness of fret. I would love to have it so. Love to have it so.
Up in 2 Ezra's 8 and verse, start back at verse 56, it says, they have, for when they have taken liberty, they despise the Most High to the scorn of his laws and forsake his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous and in their heart, and said in their heart that there is no God. Yeah, right? And that knowing they must die, for as the things aforesaid receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them.
No God. Now think about this now. Think about a man who wants to spur along because there is no God. Then what his head will be like? Right? What his head will be like? Now this is a generation, I'll say that again. They regard for nothing that they do in terms of wickedness. Now if a man have met him that speak because he know him read from the scripture. You have that no, nobody doesn't people saying that.
Right.
People saying that if I walk a talk show last night, a girl said there is no God. In the believe that God there is one. And she prolong and how she do. See, it's that, it's, a matter of fact, let me just say it out clear. The scripture prophesied upon them already.
So, the fool says in his heart, there is no God.
So the most actually call a fool.
You know what I say, as I speak about talk show and kind of go back to the point where I speak earlier on, everybody justified in their own eyes, so them righteous and such. There was this young girl where they on a panel, I guess, you know, the host interviewed the girls, and she said to herself, say, she's a child of God, I'm a child of God, I'm a child of God. And the host said, yeah, stand up for me, and turn around. And she get up, and then she turned back around. She couldn't turn around because she sit up back, because her dress was so short, and she don't want to expose herself. So the man said to her, say, you know why you couldn't do that? I said, why? I said, yo, you profess yourself to be a child of God, but yet still you won't do what God said. I could do that because I expose myself and I try to live, not even righteous either. But I want to show you the difference. People that say, oh God, I believe it. And because, they want to justify them foolishness. Oh, well, God said, oh, and in their mind, them create a God. And for them perception of who them want him to be.
So, fully 100% true. See, because they want God to go and for them side and agree with everything they do.
Easy for them get away from me. Oh yeah, God not kill me. Easy to get away from me.
All a man know who the Most High be. He probably wouldn't come out of his house. Because he would have afraid one car lick him down on the roadside. For the fuck with them and do. He would be afraid for even cook because the gas would have blown up with him. So if you understand that the Most High make you born, put you to death, and whatever come in between that, he's still the one that do it. And for every action there's a reaction. For every reaction there's an action. See? So whatever you do, you will reap that what you've been done. Whatever you do, you reap it. Whatever you plant, you eat. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Anything you plant, that you reap. See?
So whatever you sow, that shall you also reap.
Gone. And this generation that you reap in the blood clot plant. See? They want everything which is good. But when they come out to you, if you get what apart. See? And what you want to reap that? Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? As we say, it justified to a lot of things that happen in this generation. It is justified. See? Even to the newborn baby, it is justified. You just not want to believe it because you're stuck in the narrative that God loves everybody and everything you have done. Once you think say the white man law, hey, don't think about it. 99% of the law a man use today is not from the Most High. So how is it then you are unjustified of what you do? Now towards money is in the scripture. But what I do know is not from the Most High. How to deal with a woman is in the scripture. Not doing according to the Most High. Law according to a household, it's in the scripture. All those laws, everything is in the scripture. But none of it is in society, is from the Most High. So therefore, everything that you have done is actually wickedness in a sense. You look at it. See it?
This is Jeremiah 4 and verse 22. It says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are selfish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge."
To know the Most High is not to call on God. To know the Most High is not to go to church. To know the Most High is not to even pick up a Bible. See? To know the Most High is to understand what He actually do, what Him about. You understand? Just like how, as I always say, the characteristics of a man is basically how he pour out. Now you don't know the characteristics of the Most High. You don't even know what the Most High is really about. So you can't say you know Him. You can't say you're with Him. You can't say you have God. You can't say none of that because you don't know Him. That's why the Most High even shown it from day one. You don't know me. Stay one side. Go learn about me and come back. See? And one point, you know, when the children of Israel did the wilderness, you know, when Moses come down, he said, you know what, Moses, do want to talk to the Most High himself. Apparently, they never know the Most High. Because if them did, they wouldn't ask that question. They wouldn't even think that question even come on their mind. Because they get a reply, who is the Most High, and they still don't understand up to this day. Because we still continue on working the same way. So apparently we don't understand yet. See? But the scripture says your whole wickedness, I will correct you. Your whole wickedness are correct. That means your whole wickedness are going to show which way is wrong. Your whole wickedness are say yes, and this one is wrong. See? But the scripture took a long time. And the scripture never comes from man. It may be written in a tablet from man's hands, which the Most High give the others to, but they are from the Most High. And you have reason why He give these laws. It's not because He gives the law because He God. Motherfucker, He can't do that choice for all. But the fact of the matter, these things are put in place to keep morals, conduct, to keep a man as to keep it in check. A long-lasting life. And everything that's following. That's what these laws for. All of it is for a moral conduct. All of it. Whether you want it, whether in the household, whether you want to be as a workplace, whatever it is. All these laws is there for a reason. It's for a check.
Law upon a woman, exactly. Woman, why serious as fuck on the phone, yo?
Yeah, I got it for the phone, for the other line, so that can be easy.
Why serious? No matter who you are sitting there, you're not supposed to be like that as a woman, you're supposed to be delicate. The woman is dark.
And all those laws are in the scripture.
That's because of the breaking of the law, yeah? Right?
See, we always say, we drive on the road and to break the law and the road itself, there's a consequence. Whether you don't drive on the middle of the road and drive on the sidewalk, you're going to crash. You're going to hit somebody. See, the sidewalk is a law to keep you in check to go straight. See, it's the same thing the Most High give these laws. Once you go off road, there's a consequence that follows. Everything in life you have laws, necessary. To break them, there are consequences to follow. Doesn't matter what it is. Even being a crook, you have laws to that. See, you have laws that you follow, and by not following laws, you have consequences. This generation will follow them. See, they make them own laws.
Yeah, faith. Same example of that woman we are walking past. So this is our account in Esther. It says, this after Queen Vashti decides that she now come up when the king called her. Yeah? Verse Esther 1 verse 15. What shall we do unto the Queen Vashti according to law, because she had not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains?
Because she had not what?
And Memucan answered before the king and the prince Vashti the queen had not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the province of the king Ahasuerus. Yeah?
Basically, Elizabeth the king.
Yeah.
And it's a consequence to it.
Yeah, and not only that, yeah, she's a woman of stature because she's the king's woman, yeah, right? So she is now going to be an example to all the other women, yeah? And if they never come out and say, yo, this a gotten to her, all the women them would have been just like that we pass, yeah? Hag and quote you. Continuous say on verse 16 it say verse 17, for this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands, and their eyes in their eyes slack. When it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus command Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not.
So that's why you have examples being made up. See, that's why you have the scripture now, whenever something goes wrong and upon it when this show, the scripture says, so shall thou put away evil from among them. And that one other one I said that others may look on, and fear. So that's why you have examples. You do this, okay, you step out order, this is the consequences. Boom. And people would have said, okay, look, I'm going to do that what she doing because that's the consequence.
And this wasn't even when Israel ruling, yeah? Right? I think this the Greeks, I think, yeah. So men overall usually keep harder, but then where women subjected to their husbands. Yeah.
And as you have said, it's a thing we used to be in norm. It wasn't nothing burden. It was nothing, if you do it, somebody like a laugh off of you. It was norm. It was a thing to do. It was a right to do. Do that now shit no wants to happen. In the scripture it said it's a Sarah call him with them Lord. Tell the warrior we know to call him and Lord. Yes, in the right than Sarah. I started them.
Just Sarah, daughter. This guy that say just Sarah, daughter Sarah. Then you have received it.
Hey, and they are that of Sarah.
They are.
They are that of Sarah.
This is 2 Ezra 7 verse 20. And it says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that is set before them. For Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai are giving them straight commandments to such as come what they should do to live, even as they come, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
So there's a law tell you how to live, though. There's a command tell you how to keep your brother. Right. There's a law tell you how to do your farm. There's a law tell you how to live in the land. And all of it to give the Most High praise.
Yes, that's right.
Understand? So the Most High already tell you. There's a consequence that take place when these things are not put in proper order.
Right. So, and what they should do to observe, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto and speak against him and imagine great things and deceive themselves by their own wicked deeds.
Yeah, and I just keep that keep reading as it is. These things happen in history, but when you speak now, it's like they are living things. It's like they happened yesterday, because of the same thing these people doing today. So you can say clear in yourself now. If you talk about them generally, you can say that it is because the same thing again, right? So the same people are the same Israel, same laws, and I same fuck with them are them. They may add some new shit to it, but are the same thing.
Right, it says, verse 23, says, and deceive themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that He is not, and knew not His ways.
So them deceive themselves.
Right.
Them deceive themselves and justify themselves to be righteous. They deceive themselves to the Most High is with them.
God.
So them they deceive themselves to think that they're in the right.
God. Right. Right. He said, but his laws have they despised and denied his covenant in his statute, right? And have they not been faithful, right? And have not performed his works.
They don't say at one point, remember the whole reason, and you don't say some of the laws them genuinely in a way. Like genuinely in a way. Like for instance, seeing a straight Jamaican when I say, but you're man of a life. In the scripture. So I say a straight Jamaican now. Even though I probably not see it in the scripture at all. That already in my mind, because I say that nasty. You understand? And along with some other things. See? And the fact that you know so you must lie with your father's woman. Those things are embedded in a way. We don't see in scriptures. See? So certain things we don't have to see it from the scripture standpoint to know that they are moral. But this is something that I think very
It says Romans 2 and verse 26. So therefore, if the uncircumcision keep the righteousness of the law, shall not his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision? Say, and shall not uncircumcision, which is by nature, if it fulfill the law, judge thee who at the latter end circumcision doesn't transgress the law. And so ultimately it's saying if a man because back then you usually have men who are circumcised, men who are circumcised, and when them are circumcised normally be considered as Gentiles, right? They were not Jews, they were foreigners, sojourners and so on, yeah? Right? So if one of them come and as the brother explained, say, lean man stone in a guan and him pick up couple stone and look and him know say because of that, because it's not a right hack. Him circumcision and him uncircumcision is counted as circumcision, yeah? Right? Because him do it by nature. Nobody never have to tell him say, don't bust that man. Because it's filthy.
Yeah, and some of these things in bed now from a long time. I mean, we don't have to see it.
Yeah.
See, the scripture was confirmed. The scripture was confirmed that this is actually moral. This is actually true.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I say, a man, after the murder man. You know, you know that wrong.
Yeah.
But let's keep it straight. These are the consequences of why you shouldn't read. And these are the consequences of what happen when you read.
I just reiterate what the brother said all about. the viewers who are listening, circumcision, when that speak, kind of that speak to the laws. Circumcision, the uncircumcised, you know, go back to the laws. The one way keep the laws will be the circumcised. And the uncircumcised was the one that keep the law, one of them as foreigners. So when you see circumcision and uncircumcision. Let's explain.
Yeah, man, but the ultimate way, right, is to do the law, right, and do the law without thinking it, right? Not some of them, but all of them. Yeah. When we get that art of flesh, when we do it, when we be ultimately just, we justify by Yahweh Shem Shai, right? New bodies, right? Leave this.
We now can execute our laws here, but we do as best to our ability. You know, certain things that we can do, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't look your brother woman. Yeah. That's supposed to be easy. There's a lot of women out there. With pork, it's easy.
Yeah.
So a lot of laws don't burden. See?
Yeah. Ultimately, you know, something to say we are burden.
Yeah, you're not gonna see, but even though you've got a lot of these food of pork, you're not gonna see a pork and eat. Vice versa for these things. See? And many other things that things we kept. You know? These people say don't mix we are mixed garment, mixed material. This place is full of it. Yeah, you know. But those are the things that the most I will see with. If you can buy it, no problem, go ahead. If you can buy it, the most I will see with that. But don't do something that don't sin willfully. See? Don't know what's wrong and say, alright, we're going to do it because we got to do it. No, brother say, listen. If you can keep commandment, keep it.
Yeah.
You can keep.
Don't treat it like you can keep everything else.
Exactly. Because the most I say, if you try, if you give your one,
yeah, you have to keep it a more conscience basis.
Best
right?
ability.
You definitely made it and say, yo, this is the right way, and this is why I try my best to keep these. Don't be like, yo, the law said this and this and this, so I have to do it and thing. Because you're going to find yourself messing up battle.
Yeah.
And you're going to miss the more meaty part of the matter, right? When this third world war kick off, what you're going to do? You're going to say, yo, make these laws where me keep safe me, right? When the and some of you talking about keeping the law, you still don't know what is the mark, the 66 things that the scripture speak of it, right? You don't know it, so what kind of law keeping you're talking about, right? You are the same one where when it get sticky, you're gonna get that job, which the scripture have that as a part of breaking the law, and it's supposed to make no cutting with flesh. Yeah, so I hope you remember those laws when Esau say, yo, you can't eat nothing at all without taking this. Yeah, we shall be leaning on our faith, yeah, as the scripture, as the Lord build us up in this truth with you, right? We rely on Him, right? Believe that He is a rewarder, yeah. Believe that He is deliverer. He is the one we are going to pardon the sins where we can't keep in the society, right?
Yeah, a lot of things that we do in society is really are put to death are great punishment for it. You know? Because sometimes Esau make it overburdened just to even try to keep them. You know? Like I said, we put pork in many things that we eat. With a pork oil, pork fat, whatever, toothpaste, you know, all these things that we use. You know?
This
Make it
is,
more difficult.
yeah. This is James. This is James 2 verse 17. So even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead being alone. Right? So we have faith, right? And through our faith, right, as we just have mentioned, so we keep the laws where we can keep to the best of our ability. Right? We keep the laws as best of to the best of our ability. So through our faith, we do the works here. And we do the work, which is going out in the highways and byways as well. But we keep these laws, we keep them to the best of our ability. Right? You don't have to line up, you don't line up, you don't have to eat pork as the brother speak about. You don't eat pork, you don't have to sleep with a man, woman, right? You don't sleep with a man, woman.
Those are some good ass stuff.
Yeah. So yea, a man may say, thou hast faith and I have works. Say, show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works.
Because the very fact that we're out here now, we saw our faith.
Right. Hey, very much say you have faith.
Yeah.
It's faith.
Yeah.
Once you start to pray, man, you show that you believe in something. You know? Prayer means to beg. So
Exactly.
you make a connection, you beg the most high faith.
Yeah.
You know, that show you can't see it. People can't see it. You know, the people say no exist. You know, for so long.
I think I remember it was a reason on the street at one point, and somebody said to Ella Kawash, how you believe that something when you never see? Which is the most he's going to come back to my brain. He said yes. See if I see a brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
No. He said no. How you see my brain? Yeah.
I know say a preaching asked me that a preaching asked me said, I asked him why he believe in that, I don't believe in that God. Because I never see God yet. So him say he believe in a nature. So I say, who create nature? You see me, and once you start to question him, you reach a point where what them believing in no longer exists. You just start crumbling in front of them eyes. Like them say, shit, you don't never think that far. You know? See, but
it's not a story. It's not made up stories. You know, you need something to look different, to be different.
yes.
To just make up something to so wise. As the Christian, wise in their own eyes. I want to believe, hey, I think at one point, Scatterbury said believe woman is God. At the same time, I think we catch up on the comment board at one point, and we're talking about, you know, answer me still, we're talking about the wickedness of a woman do. Someone say, I say you're God wicked, you know, and I remember the story end up letting the dance on me in black. You know, because most pointing out that your God, you believe is so powerful that birthed you, is actually wickeder than you.
Yeah.
You understand? So how you believe that somebody that wickeder than you? You know, and at one point in the black, and I answered me and I couldn't go through again. I said, you know, just think about some dumb shit in the head, you say.
So,
Just to sound white.
This is one where me also think about with these men who are talk about the Lord, right? Galatians 3 verse 5 say, he therefore that minister to you the Spirit and worketh miracles among you, doeth ye it by the works of the law or by the hearing of faith? Yes, so did he do it by the works of the law, right? Did he do it because him see how do the laws and keep the laws and laws, this and that are him hear you speak in the highways and byways and basically get it here. Yeah, because you have to hear, God, you have to hear, then believe, then keep the laws. If it's about the law you're speaking about, you have to hear first, have faith in you, believe in what you hear, which is faith because you don't see it. Yeah. Yeah, believe in what you hear and then you do it. Yeah. You don't come out here and see the laws doing and then we don't know, you just say you're more faith. No, that's back and front thinking. Yeah.
Different concept to that.
Yeah. And not to mention 230 or 230. 230 need to want to hear about these scriptures.
Believe something first. You have to believe something.
You're lucky some of them don't believe in a belief. Some of them no.
And you just be wise in your own eyes.
That's stupid ass reason.
You know, you just be wise in your own eyes. It has nothing to do with Bible, it has nothing to do with at all. You be wise in your own eyes.
Because the scripture you are going to need teachers.
Right.
See, Romans 10 and verse. Let's see where to start. Let's start with verse 13. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall he call on him whom he have not believed? How then shall he believe in him whom he have not heard? And how then shall he hear without a preacher?
Exactly. So how you are going to understand this when I'm going to explain to you? Understand? How you are going to even hear if you don't hear something before? If you don't understand what you hear before? This is the reason why you have, this is why you are going to go to school, you are going to go to school.
That's the reason why one can say, you don't believe in a God, I never see. But you learn to learn because the system where you grow up, you get a false narrative or a false doctrine or a false belief of who the God of the Bible is or the God of creation is. So you grow up with that. You need somebody to teach the right way, not these pastors and these churches. Teach you the right way. That's why the Lord set up men on the highways and the byways and prophets.
And in Israel community, right? You have to your faith, we you see out here the highways and byways, we didn't start this year. Right? I know you think those men will come first, or you think them get this truth here. Right? It's not because them did keep the laws all them life. Yeah, the Heavenly Father is the one who wrote them understanding. They believe, go out there and preaching, and they have brothers waking up all over. Even some of you men who are preaching law wake up by those men. Right?
And how shall they preach except they be sent?
Yeah.
As it is written, because whatsoever is said is thus say the Lord Yahweh. It's not our word.
Yeah.
Thus say the Lord Yahweh. So how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings and good news, good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel, for Isaiah has said, Lord, who would believe our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Lord Yahweh.
And that's what we say. How you going to believe if you hear? That means how you going to faith if you don't get understanding of how you faith.
Right.
Because this truth is not burden. This truth is not just already as a lot. It's years and years and years, 1,000 years ago. So it's actually you have to believe. You have to believe and see the thing that happened before to see what happened now. Listen to me. This speak about this years ago. You have to know. I take a great understanding and faith to see that.
And the time we know there are a lot of faith boosters around here. Right? There are a lot of faith boosters because when even the brother here just coming at the truth. We never usually see them talk about this charagma, right? We usually have faith and believe that this is the charagma, right? The CHIP with them up now, so you can do that with it, you can scan that and pay that with it. Right? It never outline now yet. Right? As soon as we talk about it, that's very scary.
Exactly.
Or that's why you believe or
As a good piece of that because for a thing that prophesied almost years ago, and it wasn't like you have the physical thing back then.
yeah.
Right? They use things around them just to explain what to come. You know, simple things. See, and these things all prophet before us believe, but yet still they didn't see it. So therefore, to believe that it must come, must be it. Understand? And we now actually seen it. And as I said before we even see it now, we were speaking about it. Yet still, we didn't see it happening at a scale where we could say, yes, it's it, yes. But we believe, yes, it was the same way. Because the scripture preach of it, the scripture prophesy of it, and yet still we see it in our eyes.
Watch this. This is Hebrews 11 and verse 1. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, for by it the angels obtain a good report."
Evidence of things. Evidence means something that is present. That something is present before you, so you can say, yes, this mess. We can say this happened because this is the evidence that happened. But we didn't have any. See, all we have was the scripture.
That's the beauty.
See, all we had was the scripture.
Word of Lord.
See, all we had was the scriptures. And the whole Bashman side, these things must come to pass.
Exactly. That's how we hold on to.
It's all we had. But guess what? As I said, this is all we will need.
Right.
And yet, so we come like magician when it happen. We come like, we just wave a one, with scripture, we wave a scripture, and because what the Mosai gave us that one. Mosai said, go in the highway and the byway and prophesy. Open your mouth and say, this must become to pass. This our happen at this time. This how we must do, and this how we must do. See, there was no great one. It was the simplest thing. It was that simple.
But then in certain books of the Bible, right here man talk, I explain how this thermonuclear weapon look here. Teeth will bite,
Yeah.
a lion head,
Yeah.
snake tail, stars from heaven, all
Swords,
these
some
things.
flying swords and all of
Flying
that.
swords.
You must have full of flying.
Those were the examples them could have given them get these prophecies there. And now we see it there. And it that's fuck you. What a sword used to do? Devour flesh. Right? A snake, a lion devour flesh as well, eh? Right? He mentioned something. A snake kill he mentioned.
I think at one point Israel that's why I think he never say fire or man bend fire.
And,
I think he was saying a lot of things.
Marvelous.
Yeah. But guess what?
yeah, major.
A major we act on a major fire now. It's a anyway say man bring back 2 yesterday. But man that bring back that team. Man back yesterday. Man bring back last year.
And I bring back where only Andrew Holiness say and then I try to say the same.
Man bring back things that almost years ago. See? I do all these things now.
This is Proverbs 1 and verse 4. To give subtlety to the simple. No, start up. Alright, start up. It says Proverbs 1, start verse 1. It says, the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. It says, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, receive instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discerning, or discretion. So a wise man will hear and will increase learning, right? And a man of understanding shall attain unto wisdom and to wise counsel. This is the point, verse 6. He said, to understand proverbs and interpretation, like the words of the wise, right? The words of the wise and their dark sayings. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, right? But fool despise wisdom.
So to understand all that, to gain wisdom, to understand dark sayings, parables and all them things, it's given of the Lord here. Right, but guess what? When we have, as the mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father, come out here and say, yo, don't do that, don't do this, don't do this. So you're supposed to behave, you're supposed to come and listen to the word. The ultimate goal is to serve the Lord here. It be like this nigga talking to your Bible and that one hear about, no one hear about how we are going to get the money to the narrow. That's a dream for you. That's why it's good job to say, oh, you are rebellious as hell. Right? You would be a stubborn.
It's the beginning of wisdom. It's to know what justify what the Most High can do.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of it. To know what the Most High is about. You know? The scripture said, I make peace. And I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Just yet alone, it's wisdom itself, just to understand that the Most High Himself controls both entities. And by understanding that, then you will know that no shit happened on this planet Earth that the Most High didn't do. See? That just revealed to you, because that's what, that's the beginning of that understanding, the beginning of wisdom. Now you know who are doing it.
Yeah.
Now you know what you must do if you don't do this. Now you know what will happen to you if you do this.
Yeah.
Now you understand the Most High. And that's the peak.
And yeah, it must I say, yo,
No, it's going to shout out. This is Wisdom of Solomon, 7 verse. Wisdom of Solomon 7. Verse 28, short point. It says, for Yahweh Bashim shall love it none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. Right? That's that. What
Yeah.
one kind of.
Okay, and they just say God wicked. God wicked cause God look at God love. God love everybody and I make everybody. You know, the one who have sense. Yeah? What a wicked and dreadful God in here? That's what I would have said. There's a reason why I'm saying that. Because the beginning of wisdom is to understand who's the Most High.
Yeah.
By knowing the Most High, you know you must do this shit. So you're not gonna love the one who do this. Because the Most High say, no do this, and the one who will love him, no do it, so the Most High will love them more. Obviously, must.
The Most High literally have to preserve your days, live long. Or people say eat poor, have a nice time.
And to love someone doesn't mean you pamper them. Love someone doesn't mean you give them cotton candy or rose of the wild. You understand? It means that it also mean when they go to a place, you put them back in place.
Yeah.
And you have punishment for that. You know, must kill you, but the most are going to put you where, you know, you do this, go over there, son. Muslims again, do it again. Consequence, show it up.
Yeah, the scripture said, train you up a child in the way my go and then you shall not depart from it.
Exactly. Most of the who him love it, he chase net. See? So guess what you know? Him put you back in place. That's a love. And we and Israel, even though him don't cast off Israel, him up to Israel. The punish, you go to place, punishment. You do this, punishment. You understand? And punishment come in different ways. He's going to elect and going to be above Israel. Right? Because, you know, most of the precious thing that, but at the same time, he want to hate Israel. See? But he love to elect at a standard. Because they keep the laws and command.
Right? It's gonna be ranked in Israel. Right? The elect is going to be ranked above the rest. The elect is going to be the fathers of the rest of Israel. Right?
I'm going to hate Israel. Him just going to put Israel through scenario and going to bring the word. The punishment, say who the most I love it, he chased it. That's why Israel get them scars.
And it's not like the elect of Israel now going to shit as well. Right? The elect out there right now facing shit in the earth, right? Facing hell. So it's no walk in the park, you know, right? It's just that these men are going to be the one who hunger themselves to the Most High, and ultimately the ones where the Most High choose you, right? Lord Yahweh Shai choose you.
They are punishment everything, bro. See, they are punishment everything that. Not for their reward to take away it. There's a reward for everything.
Yeah.
See, and a reward don't come only good, you know. It comes in different ways, different measures, different style and pattern.
Right.
You know? Most are justified and whatever it is. And whatever 2/3 get, they deserve. Yes, so the most are justified and whatever it is. Whatever punishment in this out, justified. 2/3 don't get sealed already. Elect don't get sealed already. See, everything is playing out because this is supposed to happen. You understand? As we say first from the start of the video, in our time, the most are his king and his judgments. Whatever a man reap, or a man sow, that he must reap. And that's the end of the yeah, so with that we want to say, Lord Yahweh, Bashino Shai, Bashino Car, give honors to the great stone, give honors the elders great stone, and all the brother in the highway, in the byway, in the truth, sincere and truth. Wow. This is what it feels like to endorse the truth. To come out every Saturday to play a part in the end of this kingdom. Shalom.